welcome back to episode of Daddy-Daughter Conversation. It's me, Lou, and my dad.
Dedan.
And today we bring to you another amazing, hot video.
Hot video of daddy-daughter.
Conversations.
And of course, if it is your first time, kindly remember to join the family by subscribing. Subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that
you don't get to miss any of our videos once we drop them out.
Thank you so much for those who are joining us yet again and are back here as a family. We appreciate, as always. Thank you.
And follow us on all our social medias.
Yeah, follow us in all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah, we finally got a TikTok account now.
Yeah, we're dropping one video after
another.
Thank you so much. And yes, today our conversation with my daughter is just a conversation.
Yep.
Just a conversation, baby.
Just a
conversation.
Yep.
What is it about?
Today we'll be talking about childhood things.
Childhood things. Yes, childhood things. Now, gonna be sharing about different childhood experiences,
memories,
and
stuff that just brings us nostalgia.
Thank you, baby. How old were you when you knew what nostalgia is?
I was around 11. Actually, that's a really funny story. I was 11 and I was watching there's this really awesome channel subscribed called Psych2Go, and I was watching that. It's really good, by the way. Just go subscribe to it right now if you can. But it's really good, and I was watching them at the side of the world called nostalgia, and I was like, what's nostalgia? So I had to go search it up on Google, because nowadays Google is everybody's best friend.
Exactly.
That means you're not my best friend anymore.
That's what she says. But I'm okay. I mean, time happens.
You're still my best friend, though.
Yeah, time happens. So, childhood experience. Now, one thing about childhood is that our childhood experiences tend to go with us a long time in our lives. They tend to shape us. They tend to shape who we are. And yes, my daughter is having her own childhood experiences. She's a child yet, so she's still having them. And of course, we're going to be comparing them to my own childhood experiences.
Okay.
Yeah.
First question.
Yeah, baby.
What was your favorite show or radio channel growing up?
My favorite video channel. Did I have a video channel? We didn't have video channels. We had TV shows. So my favorite TV show was Spider-Man. And there was Spider-Man. There was the other favorite show was Inspector Derek. The other video show that not TV. We didn't have video then. We had TV, black and white. My daughter never saw black and white. Did have black and white. So the other favorite was The Bold and the Beautiful. For those who grew in my generation, you understand. Talk about The Bold and the Beautiful. So what are some of your favorite? Right now, there's not one channel. You know, they don't have one channel.
Yeah.
Cindy, baby, you don't have one channel.
There's a Netflix.
You have 100, and there's YouTube, there's what channel. I mean, we didn't have such an array of, we were not bombarded with so many options.
Yeah, but personally, when I was growing up, especially in Kenya, because I'm going to share some of my stuff over there, one show that I really used to love, like there's two shows I used to watch like a lot. There was Wendy's Clubhouse, and there was Arthur, which I still watch to this day. And I remember like you bought for us a new TV channel, I think around before we were like going to America, and it had Smile of a Child on it. So like literally all the time, I remember when I was coming back home after a long day of work, I would just like every like Friday, I would just turn on the TV and then go to Hope Channel Kids or Smile of a Child.
Oh, Smile of a Child.
And like I remember there was also back in Kenya, there was also a lot of like telenovelas or soap operas, And there's this one show that I still remember that I used to watch when I was a kid called La Gata. That was just about like a romance thingy. Then there was a bunch of cats, and it was kind of funny because like there was so much drama. And it was kind of funny.
So much drama. Discipline. How has it been as you as being discipline or behavior correction? When I was young, we were being whipped and beaten at school. You could not afford to do certain things because they would always have to whip you seriously. So that was part of discipline in school, corporal punishment.
I used to also be beaten in school when I was a kid. There's certain stuff that you were not supposed to do and you couldn't afford to do. But because like if I get in trouble, the pinches will come.
An African child has to be pinched. In America, that they would call it child abuse.
But it's actually illegal here
it's illegal here in
Texas.
It's illegal in Texas for you to just make sure that you don't do anything that's gonna cause harm. Because as much as possible, if you love your child, you shouldn't harm them. That is what you need to avoid. It's not supposed to be pain inflicting. You're not supposed to leave a mark, and you're not supposed to hurt your child. Yeah, so those are the legal requirements. But for us, there was nothing like those legal requirements.
There was nothing. I remember that
be beaten, and you have marks.
I remember that day. You remember when you stepped on that bottle and you was not supposed to go outside and play?
Yeah, playing.
Daddy was obsessed with soccer when he was growing up. So I remember he told me the story about one time he was not supposed to go outside and play soccer, but he went outside, played soccer, and he stepped on a glass bottle. And for everyone who has ever done that, or everyone who has heard the precautions, you know it's gonna hurt like really bad.
Yeah, in my childhood was if you get hurt, getting hurt was not allowed. So when you get hurt, when you come back home, you are beaten for getting hurt.
You should have been more careful.
Why are you getting hurt? So you get hurt, and then when you come back home, you are actually beaten for getting hurt.
And then you go to the hospital.
Then you take it to the hospital. And if you go out there and, you play with your friend, and then your friend beats you, you are beaten for being beaten.
Why didn't you beat them back?
Why didn't you fight back? Why are you coming? You're coming back, you're crying because you have been beaten. And then they're also saying that now you're being beaten for why you allowed yourself to be beaten. Can you imagine? So that was our childhood. What are some of the beautiful moments that you can
remember? I remember this one time when we went to Garden City Mall and we had gone to eat ice cream. It was at night. We were not supposed to, but because mommy said not to eat ice cream at night.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
That was a lot of fun. Remember this one time I tried chicken with sugar? Also at Garden City Mall. And I also remember I went to a wedding with Daddy this one time. It was a lot of fun, and I also got to play games. I thought it was a graduation or a wedding. I don't know.
Who's that?
Some wedding that we went to, and then I got that 100,000 shillings.
100,000 shillings, maybe.
No, 1,000 shillings. Eggplants for the first time. I then wanted to try eggplants for the first time, so I did. And then afterwards, we took a bunch of pictures with their friends. And then while the ceremony was going on, I was playing games, and then I ate some. So
Okay, so that was a beautiful time.
yeah,
We went for the ice cream, then we came back home. Did we come back home first and then went for the ice cream?
I think
No, we didn't even go for the ice cream. That day, you went for you went buying things with your that 1,000. You went buying a doll with that 1,000.
yeah, not that one. That was a different time.
A different day.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the time when I got that $1,000 thing. We took a picture, and then afterwards, like you were telling me about saving. That's when I first heard about savings.
Yeah. So there we go. That was our childhood, a little different. I mean, in terms of entertainment, punishment, growing up. Right now, at her 13, she's having different experiences that I didn't have when I was 13, when I was growing up. But all in all, it's fun being a child. Enjoy your childhood, invest in it, have fun as much as you can, because childhood is nice and it's beautiful. It's amazing on how you manage it. With a lot of guidance, a lot of talk, like we do, you can have some beautiful moments that you can be talking about when you grow older. And of course, there are different experiences. You learn a lot, and you experience a lot, isn't it? You keep learning, right? What are you learning right now?
I am learning so many things. Like I like being in this channel, so I'm learning how to be a YouTuber.
Yeah, we didn't have YouTube.
Yeah. And I'm also learning like stuff at school, maybe how it's like to grow up in America.
Wow. She's learning American history.
And also learning about like how to play the violin.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think we had some similar experiences.
So enjoy being a child.
And that is it.
End of our conversation.
Yep.
Really? Just like that?
Just like that.
Really?
Yep.
No.
Okay,
Anyway, we have to let you go. We would love to stay, but our time is up.
Well, it's been a wonderful time this year. See you next year. Or not.
Is it next year? No, we still have one more show. 2 more shows, actually.
Well, it's been a wonderful time today. See you next time. Or not.
No, why not?
Okay, guys, make sure I'm going to give you guys 2 seconds to subscribe. Are you ready? 1, 2. Thank you so much for subscribing.
And see you in our next one.